Hey guys, this is Irma Mast. Thank you so much for tuning in here. If you're new here, I'm Irma. And let me know what part of the world you're coming in from. And we're getting close to Christmas. Are you excited? I know I am. I love the Christmas spirit, Christmas songs, and I look forward to Christmas very much. So we're almost at Christmas. Let me know, what is your favorite thing around Christmas? Like, do you like the songs, the gifts, just the time together, the snow? Personally, I love the snow. I love family time. I love gifts. I love singing. I love Christmas songs. So I love Christmas. That's probably my favorite time of, like, a favorite holiday. A question I get asked is, what are Amish traditions, or what were my Amish traditions from our family? This varies a lot family to family, or even like different kinds of churches, what they're allowed to have, type of thing. And so I'm just going to speak for myself. Nothing, I can't talk for other families, and a lot of other families I don't even really know. So I come from the old order, and specifically what is called the Isaac Church. So the traditions now that our family has are a little bit different from they used to be. Most of us are adults, and so we have, things slightly changed. But I'm still learning what some of the other people's traditions are, like non-Amish people, and I realize it's much more about the tree and, gifts, and it's really different. And I know some of you have been wondering, do I have a tree? Do I decorate now? And I will be answering that in a bit here. So in growing up, some of my family traditions, I don't have siblings that are in school anymore. And so in school, we would have had like a Christmas program at school. And so my sisters will go to, like, some of their friends are school teachers, and so she will be going to a lot of programs this week. I talked with her today, and she's like, I have a program almost every day, every evening, some afternoons. Like, it's a busy time for them. That isn't really in our family right now. Some of my sisters taught school for years and years, and so around every Christmas they were planning the program for their pupils, students. First through eighth grade, they have like songs and poems and a play to act out, and there's a lot involved for a school teacher. But for us as a family now, we exchange names, put our names in a bowl, and picked out names and exchange names, and we keep it a secret. Most of the time, even if we're family and we're together all the time, there's very seldom that anyone has any idea, like, who has who. It's just, I think we all do good at secrets. But we exchanged names in, I don't know, was it last of October or 1st of November? I think it was. We exchanged names, and then we do a gift exchange. And that is something we kind of planned as a family. Instead of everyone giving everyone a gift, I would be getting, 14 people a gift. We decided to just exchange names, and then we have one bigger gift. This year we spent $30 to $35, and then I will probably get mostly one gift. Like, we'll just exchange names, and that's kind of the only gift we'll get. But if we want to, we're welcome to give everyone a gift. Sometimes, some years, some of them give everyone a gift. It's just however we want to. So that is kind of the gift part. Then we do gift our parents something. Typically we go together, the rest of us family, and give mom and dad something. I'm trying to think what we did last year. We went to Illinois, to my brother's place in Illinois, and so we didn't take mom and dad's gift along because it was too big. We gave mom a chair, like an office chair. She would use it for sewing, or her office, the desk and whatever. Trying to think about dad. I think we gave him a safe, like a heart safe. There are times we've given them like a laundry spinner, or a outdoor cooking grill place. We've given them a grill. kind of bigger things, whatever we come up with. I actually haven't heard this year what exactly we're giving, so I guess we'll find out. So on Christmas, I was thinking around Christmas, I'm sure Mom has made party mix, some things dipped in chocolate, candies, that we'll be having. And as far as decorating, we never decorated much, never a tree, but maybe sometimes in the schoolhouse they'll have like glitter, I don't know, strings of glittery things or some lights. But in the home, I think sometimes they would have those green strands. My sisters, I know, they have like a lot of school things from when they taught school, so they'll have some Christmas things that they might decorate a little bit, or candles at the windows. But for the most part, there's no outdoor lights, there's not a ton of like colorful lights, there's no tree, I don't remember ever like, we never decorated in general. I mean, we had candles sometimes, or sometimes if we had like this table set all nicely, we had candles with pine cones and pines around it. So the pines is probably what we used the most to decorate. Some other things that we like to do before Christmas, like the weeks before Christmas, is caroling. My brother has a team of horses and a trailer, and they'll do like hay bales or straw bales, hay bales, each of them, and some blankets, and go around to the neighbors and older neighbors, widowers, and sing for a few songs. We had a lot of older neighbors, and so non-Amish and Amish, and just sing for them for evenings. That was really fun. We did it as a family, and sometimes like as a youth group. I remember last year my siblings had the youth group come, a bunch of them, whoever wanted to come to their place, and then they had I think they had three like 15 passenger vans, and then they'll split up into the 3 vans and just go caroling, sometimes in 3 different directions. Like each van will have their own map, and just with people they know. It would be within 10-15 mile radius or whatever. And then when they were done, they all came back to my parents' place, and Mom had a hot supper ready for them and hot chocolate, and they played games afterwards. I know this year my sisters were planning to go caroling with their work, some of the work girls. They planned to get together and then decided instead of giving each other a gift, they're going to go caroling. And I'm guessing, I don't know, sometimes they'll give the people that they go caroling to, they'll give them a gift. Each bring a gift, and then instead of giving each other a gift, they'll take it along. And then my sister planned to take my brother's team of horses and go caroling, and then just do that kind of thing instead of giving each other a gift. So that's something, caroling is done quite a bit. I don't know, I know even throughout the whole year, their youth group, every month their youth group goes to a nursing home to sing. I know it wasn't this year because of COVID, but that's a routine they have. But at Christmas, it would be more locally or anyone. I'm trying to think of some other things. So on Christmas Day, this year it's on Christmas Day, we have our immediate family exchange. So lunch, we have, this is on Friday. Thursday evening, some of them might be at my parents' for the night. We're all invited. It's up to us if we want to come. And that's a kind of newer thing where we go the evening before and we play games and have kind of a sleepover fun night. And then Friday we will have, I'm not sure, is it lunch or is it brunch? And I didn't have here a time yet, where we'll have lunch or brunch, typically it will look like maybe a ham or turkey, and sometimes we'll have like mashed potatoes, stuffing, salad. Mom has the most delicious salad that we all like, a vegetable or corn, and typically not too much dessert. Maybe one kind of dessert, a fruit or a pudding or something, and we'll all most of the time we'll all sit at the same table, like in just family style, and have the table set up nicely. Kind of a tradition that we have is doing punch, like doing punch for brunch or lunch. Sometimes she'll just make like a ham or turkey and then do like a breakfast casserole and maybe fruit and rolls. I don't know. I don't think I heard what she's planning this year. Mom kind of plans the menu, and yeah, and then after lunch we'll typically sit in the living room and sing songs, Christmas songs, German and English songs. They have a lot of different books, song books, and then we'll just kind of pick out whatever we want, and we'll sing for a while, and then we'll do gifts. We like to guess. I don't know. Our family's all about secrets and surprises and things like that, and we love to keep things secret and then guess who has our name. Maybe we'll guess each a time and then see if they're right, and then guess another 2 or 3 times until kind of everyone has, kind of knows. Sometimes it takes a while to figure it out, but that's the fun of it. And then we'll open our gifts, and yeah, and the type of gifts for me, it's anything that they can have. I mean, typically we write things down. I'm trying to decide if I want to say what I'm giving, because I don't think any of my family will listen to this or anyone that would tell them. But so I'm trying to think what some of them wrote down. Like, most of them have something that they will use or they like or they want. Typically not a lot of clothing. Maybe sometimes scarves or hats or socks or mufflers or kitchen items. One of them wrote down a cookbook, and anything that their church can have, basically. But I'd say there's most of the things are things that we use or like for decoration throughout the year, maybe like that we want in our bedroom or kind of thing. It gets kind of hard because some of them don't know what to write down themselves, and so I know a few of them, at least 1 or 2, didn't write anything down. So I didn't get him. I wouldn't have known what to get him. Outdoor tools. Yeah, I have my sister that she wrote down a cookbook that she wanted, this one cookbook that she wanted, and then she had down a bike side carrier, and I couldn't get both of them within the price that we have, and I don't think she knows that we write down whatever, and then and so I got the cookbook, but I couldn't get the side carrier. But then I got a little set, like a lotion and a lip balm and a foot cream type of set. She didn't write that down, but I think she'll like that. Yeah, so in the afternoon, then after the gifts, we'll get out all the goodies, all the sweets and the snacks. We have switched to more healthier things these past years. It used to be a lot of chocolates and candies, and I guess more and more of us some of us have gone through a lot of health issues, and we're a little more health minded. And even if we can do chocolates and things, there are healthy chocolates out there that we can do, or even cookies and whatever. So we'll have all kinds of goodies, snacks and games. Typically, I'm think some games that we love are like Dutch Blitz is a favorite, Settlers of Catan, Sorry, Rituka. I know that's a little bit of a newer game that we started. I think Rituka, And I know there's more new games started recently that I'm not sure how to play. I heard that they were playing it in the evenings, and I was like, what's that game? So I'll probably learn about it on Christmas. Um, yeah, card games, board games. They have a ton of games that we play with, like root cards or Skibbo, and we'll like just use the same cards, but there are a ton of different games that they play with it. So my family loves games, and we'll just play a lot of games and snack all afternoon, and sometimes starts at the evening. Supper is usually very simple. Maybe we'll warm up the turkey or ham. We always make that we have plenty of that. Maybe warm up some of the leftovers, like we have a casserole for breakfast. We'll just warm up that, or yeah, very simple supper. Usually not too much for supper because no one's hungry if you're snack all afternoon. And yeah, then we can go home whenever we want to, afternoon, evening, whatever. I'm trying to think of, as far as other family, my mom's side comes together yet would be like mom's siblings and mom's cousins, and my cousins, mom's nieces and nephews. My uncle has it this year in January. It's big enough that it's hard to make that everyone can come, which isn't always possible anymore. But we'll get together. It's kind of the same idea where we have lunch together. Maybe we'll sing before we eat when we're all sitting at the tables, and then the afternoon is just games and snacks. And same with Dad's side. My brother will have it at their place this year. I know we were supposed to bring a $5 gift for games. Sometimes we play bingo. Wayne said he's not sure yet if we'll play bingo or if they'll come up with another game that will use the $5 gift. So yeah, my gifts are right here. And I have those string lights. It's like I have it wrapped. It's like a 10-foot string lights and a hairbrush for $5. So that's my $5 gift for Dad's side for the bingo. There are not as many on my dad's side, and so we still do a little. That's the only gift that we do. Like on Mom's side, we don't do gifts. We do give Grandma and Grandpa something. I don't know what, I didn't hear what they're coming up with, but yeah. So that's pretty much Christmas. I'm trying to think of anything else. So if you have questions, feel free to ask questions below. The decorating, as far as shopping, or like, I would say the focus isn't as much on gifts maybe as what I hear about some like non-Amish. I don't know. That's kind of the traditions that we have. As far as the Amish stay in church, I don't remember that we ever had church on Christmas. They would, I think, unless it's on a Sunday, but I think for the most part it's more of a family, like focus on the family type of day. As far as at church, sometimes they will have like a New Year's singing. The evening before New Year's, they will have get together as a church and sing until New Year's or late in the evening. Yeah, that's kind of what I can think of right now. The schools also do gifts, like they exchange names, the students and the teachers. And then at their program, they'll have like an hour to hour and a half of singing and reciting poems and acting out plays. And then the students would exchange their gifts. Yeah, and I know in some of the Swartz and Trooper, the very strict Amish, they don't do name exchange in school. My family, I went to school with some Swartz and Trooper Amish, and they were not part of the exchange. Everyone else exchanged names, but they weren't allowed to help, so that always made us kind of sad. Yeah, that's kind of what I can think of right now. It used to be like really, really large meals is something, an old tradition kind of. I would say we still get a lot of food, but it's not. We always tell mom, you don't have to do like the whole 9 yards. We're not gonna. We get snacks in the afternoon, and we don't need to feel all stuffed by the end of the day. So she does really well. She's a good cook, and um, yeah, and I get to be part of family like this. The first year that I was excommunicated, they did not put my name in to help with the exchange, but I still got a lot of gifts. But the last few years, I help with the exchange, and I bring a $5 gift for bingo, and yeah, that's not an issue. Or save, if I eat with them snacks or whatever. Yeah. So I look forward to Christmas. I enjoy Christmas, and I really enjoy singing like Christmas songs and all sitting in the living room and singing. That's one of my favorite things. Yeah. And giving cards is very, very something that is a tradition. I don't know if how they're doing this year. Some years my mom and my sisters love making the Christmas cards. Some years they buy them. I don't know what they did this year, but I remember when I was younger, we made all our cards. Excuse me, and we made up to a few hundred cards some years, and we would give almost all the church people one. Dozens of youth friends. We gave one all our neighbors, which were not all in our church. Neighbors, non-Amish, Amish neighbors, and then cookie baking is something that is I don't know if it's really a tradition or not, but it's something that we do sometimes. Actually, last Thursday, my mom and mom's sister, my aunt, came together at my grandma's place, and they each took like 2, 3, 4 types of cookies. Like they made the cookie dough at home, and then they went together to bake them. And I'm sure they had cutouts to frost and decorate, and then they would each take some of each other's home. So they would probably have like 4, 5, 6 kinds of cookies to take home, and then that's a good way to then they fill plates for all the neighbors, and add candies and chocolates and things, and bring the neighbors a lot of plates. So the cookie, I don't know if it's really a tradition or not, but getting together to bake cookies is something that is fun for everyone, and you get to take home a lot of different kinds, and then you have fun kinds to give plates and things. Yeah, I think that is kind of what I can think of right now. If you have questions, feel free to ask questions below. And I will see you on the next one. Merry Christmas.